My dear friends, the psychiatric Rousseau tells, at birth, every child is like a clean white paper, and it is the society who writes on that paper. Similarly, my friends, our life is decided and designed according to the society where we live. It is the society who adds things to our life. So that's why people say it is very important to see the background of a person, because it is the background which has decided or else designed the character of the person. So much so, today in the first letter of Corinthians, St. Paul says, there are so many leavens that have been added to our lives by the society. We have allowed ourselves those leavens to control our lives. That's why, my friends, we find it extremely difficult for us to do good in our lives, because there are so many leavens that have been added to our lives by the society which are sinful. That's why, my dear friends, the sin is so much attached with us, and we cannot get away from them. Little sinful thoughts, sinful deeds, sinful attitudes. So St. Paul says that we need to work on those sinful leavens for us to have an unleavened bread, that is Jesus Christ Himself. And today in the Gospel we see Jesus tells us that these sometimes sinful leavens may hinder us be doing good. Under the pretext of law, we may take advantage in doing what is not accepted as a human, to aid another human being, to help and enhance another human being, sometimes is an extremely difficult act to be performed, because it is not being seen as an value, but rather as a trouble, as a problem, as a risk. So, my dear friends, today in the Gospel, Jesus tells us what is more important is to have an attitude which is holy and righteous. An attitude that we need to sometime go beyond the laws and regulations for us to perform the deeds of goodness. But as long as we are conditioned with the leavens of the society, we will not be able to do that. So we need to get away from these leavens which are sinful. We need to break the chains of these leavens and go beyond to live Christ, who is an unleavened bread, my dear friends. For instance, if a person have met with an accident, and if that person is dying on the road, many would pass by without even looking at that person. Many people would look at him and just be spectators. Some would be definitely recording the event with their mobile phones rather than helping the person, because they think helping the person would have additional problems and troubles and risks for them. So, my dear friends, they would not do that. But today Jesus tells us we need to go beyond if we are to do good, if we are to perform deeds of goodness. So take courage, my dear friends, to speak for justice, to stand for justice, to do the little acts and deeds of justice, so that the God who is just would reward us in time to come. Amen. God bless you. Have a nice day.